Okay, so wow, that's all for Honshu. I think we are on to what's the next land called? Nagoyan. We're headed to Nagoyan now, and this should be interesting. This is the first land where the enemy creature really becomes a concern.
Brother, I could not stand up to the Greeks. They overwhelmed us.
You are a fool. With defenses and a strong army, they could have been held at bay.
No, they have some power. I think they have a god. I have seen miracles.
They have no god. You failed.
No, it is as the prophecy says. A weak race will survive an onslaught, and will rise again with a god to lead it.
Silence! I will deal with these Greeks according to the teachings of war. I will let them build, and then I will destroy them.
Okay.
Remember, we obey the Aztecs. Until we are beaten or we triumph, we must follow the Aztecs.
It won't be easy to take this land. These people are true warriors. You should watch out for their ranged weapons.
These guys think they know war? Let's show them how it's done, boss.
We really do have to build a wall to protect us. And quickly.
Did you see that? What he just did to that guy? That is gross. Okay, how do we start? You heard it. Breeders. Make some baby factories.
Disciple breeders.
And then we're gonna put that wall up.
Disciple breeders.
I'm probably gonna make my squiggle wall design, or at the very least, go straight over, and then all of a sudden arc up like this, so that we have an area to put soldiers on.
The teachings say, walls around a city are a noose around its neck.
I've never heard that, and your city has lots of walls, so you're obviously pulling my leg. The teachings of war don't say that. I don't think you've actually read Lao Tzu's War. I think it was Lao Tzu who wrote The Art of War, right? I don't know if any of you guys have taken AP History, but that would be how you would know. Okay, I'm not even going to put a gate in yet. We don't need one. Okay, so let's look at our landscape, what we've got here. Got a high area with a low area down here. I generally make this the farming. Actually, this becomes the industrial district down here, and I make the farms up here because the land is more fertile, see? So I suppose we're going to want to start with a cross shape for our city. Let's get some lines going here. Going a little bit slow. Generally, I'd have a storehouse built by now. Things would really be moving already, but I'm not in a big rush. Just because if I screw up, I can always try it again and take things in a different order. There's no pressure at all right now for me. Because I know that if things don't work out, I just always try again. That's a good attitude to take with gaming. It'll improve your play too if you understand that you don't have to be.
They fill their stores.
You know what? Let's not do
More
that.
for us to take as our own.
Let's put that on the other side of the wall. Actually, the other side of the street. I mean, I can't. Oh yeah, it's outside the influence ring. I can't put it out there. Well, shit. Now it's not gonna fit because there's a piece of road in the way. All right, there we go. That works. You can actually hitch it up too. Put little roads here and there. Don't know why I'm showing this, but this is basically how things are going to go for our city in this world. We'll build a nice road like that. That's about as far as it's going to reach. And nice large fields
Their
right out
fields
here.
will provide our warriors with their victory meal.
Alright, so housing district is going to go back this way, which means I don't feel bad at all about putting a temple. We're going to need to put a temple somewhere where it's going to extend our influence ring. Is that fertile land? Yeah, I don't want to put it there. Let's put it out here so I can reach out that front wall.
Altars. The teachings say, trust nothing but the sword and the arrow.
The sword and the arrow. Sounds like he's been reading some weird books. Anyway, this is another land where you might want to plant some trees at the beginning so you don't run out. If you've got a fast economy like I tend to have when I play, you're going to be burning through those trees. Quit planting it with a thing around it. I want it to actually grow other trees, not become a friggin' house plant. Alright, these rocks are going to have to be moved. Okay, storehouse is done. They want houses now. We'll just go ahead and get started with houses. I'm gonna put down a
Villas?
temple.
That is no way for a warrior to live.
Hey, villas are cool.
They build temples where they shall pray for mercy.
Right. Creature pen. Where can I put that? The people aren't gonna want to live next to it. We may just have to wait on the creature pen, because there's no good place for it right now. I don't want to put it on fertile land, and I don't want to put it right next to the house. It's gonna go back here. So, we'll have to just extend until we can get there. Alright, so we have people who aren't doing anything. I'm gonna grab them up and make them mine workers, because we need some... well, I need an ore rock before I can make the mine workers. Whoop! Disciple mine worker? Maybe? No, I can't reach over there. Shit.
Disciple
Just put all these jokers down here. Grab an ore rock and then put them next to it, and that'll make them mine workers. Whoops, no. Grab the people. And a mine worker. There we go.
Disciple
That's a trick you can use if you can't reach the mine. You can't put people right next to it. You can just do that. We're gonna want to have the temple done before too long. I don't know if god building is the best way to go about this at this point, but I'm gonna go ahead and just throw it down. And now we wait. Mostly for those trees to grow, and for the people to build things. Once the temple goes up, we'll be able to circle around this way, and that's probably how I'll end up extending the influence ring. Put a housing area up here, because it's so impressive. Put a temple right in the middle, and then we'll also put the creature pen back in this corner. There's a quest here that you can take right away if you want. Oh shit, they have siege weapons. Alright, time to get the creature involved, I suppose. This is what he's really good at, is city defense. And assault, actually, on other cities, but you get the idea. So basically, we want to put this gatehouse as close as we can to this... Oh shit, that killed a lot of trees.
The teachings say, those who build gates trap themselves in.
That's not true at all. Gates are designed for you to be able to enter and exit as you please. That's the whole idea of having a gate, rather than just having a wall. But, I suppose it's time for the creature to go into the warrior role, yes? Why am I holding a person? Yes, attack. Stop it. Put that person down. Can I get rid of the leash, please? Dang it, get off my hand! Is there like a key shortcut for this? I mean, seriously. There. Put his ass down. Get rid of the leash now. Close the gate. Creature will be fine. He'll stomp the siege weapons.
We have lost a catapult to this monster!
No big deal. He's sending in more people, but the creature can handle it, to be quite frank. He's fairly useful. Particularly in the early game when you don't have any soldiers, because you don't get a free platoon of archers like we did in the last land. We're gonna have to do this all ourselves. They want a siren already? Wow, they are intense, aren't they? Okay, well I know exactly where it's gonna go. Because it's gonna give us a huge influence bonus. I put it right here.
They are building an epic miracle. Tear it down!
It's too early to get invested
We
in
will
that.
avenge your death, honorable warriors.
Oh, I guess he finished off the first platoon. He's having fun. Good work. Oh yeah, do we have a name for the creature now? I don't know if the comments have decided yet, but I'm gonna let you guys name him. So whenever you're ready, you can start leaving comments. Start telling me. There's 2 towns back here you can take by force if you want, but they're so small. I think they're those ones that'll just
Their
disappear.
beast seems to be aware of the teachings of war.
Not really.
How can this be?
He isn't actually aware of the teachings of war because we haven't bought any of those soldier upgrades for him. So he's basically a total noob as far as war is concerned, which is not going to be really good for this land, but there'll be ways we can work around it. Basically, there's a metropolis status. 500 people? We did that in the last one. That's not hard. Take over 3 towns by force. Oh. Well, we can do that at the end. That's easy. A platoon to rank 6. Screw that. Way too hard. Creature kills 10 platoons. That's a tough one. Use creature against the walls. Okay, that's easy. Win 3 creature fights. That one we're going to have to actually go after. Change of heart. Convert from good to evil. That would be not too hard. Segregate men and women. Build a wonder. Okay, we get 100,000 for building the wonder. Take 3 towns by impressiveness. The good thing about taking a town by impressiveness is that you can later take it by force after you win the land. We need food. Okay, we need food.
Disciple
We got
farmer.
a couple farmers here, yeah? And just put some food in the storehouse for them. It's okay for you to kind of take care of your people, sort of baby them at the beginning, until you have enough people to make disciples for all the tasks that you need done.
Disciple farmer.
It's okay to do things for them at the beginning. Just trying not to get overly sucked in. I'm gonna grab out some of these trees and put them in the storehouse for them. Because I don't want to God build too much in the beginning. Once we have a good number of trees sprouting up, which it looks like we're getting there pretty quickly, then I'm gonna turn around and start doing some God building straight from the storehouse to the structures. You can sort of just thin out the groves, but don't take all the trees from any one area. So they're gonna work on whatever buildings they want, I suppose. We don't have any builders, so I guess it's just people who don't have jobs who are doing the building. What is this that need to be finished? So I want that experience growth so I can put more people. I want that influence ring to expand so I can put more houses over there. So that's what I'm trying to say. Whoops, whoa, wrong keys. What are you doing, man? So we're going to need to get more involved in using the creature in this land. And we're also going to need to do some fighting at the end. And there was a sheared miracle bonus in there, I think, that it's pretty easy to get. I don't know if it's worth buying this shield miracle just to get that tribute. Because
their town grows more impressive, but our people shall not be fooled by their tricks.
See, there's like double the size of our town. And now we can continue to expand our influence range. Do these guys have a miracle? Let's look at their town. I think he has a hurricane.
It is time to make our stand, warriors. This day, you fight for honor.
Maybe
and
not.
for our lives.
I think he does build a miracle back here, but I don't think he hasn't built it yet, at least. So I'm not too concerned. He'll get around to it before too long, though. Believe me. They always get into those fairly early in the game. Of course, we already had the structure down for ours, so we're ahead of him, I think. If you want to think about it like that, that's a big tree. That goes right into the storehouse. Oh, more up here. Good stuff. I'm not going to go too far in that direction, because I do want to bring the housing district back up here. I'm going to kind of put a bubble on the road like that, so that we can fit a temple right here. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been far enough into our influence ring. And if you're early on, you want to grab these big trees and build one house and then replant the tree. That's a great way to make use of your resources, because you're not going to use up those trees. We've seen this trick before, so it's nothing new. It's just something I want to remind you of, because it's handy. Some trees only have enough wood for like a single house, though, so you might just end up using the whole tree up. It's pretty close for some of them. See, that one was almost entirely gone. It's a really small bush now. It's funny, you can see them growing when you get this close. Look at that. Death. Who's dying? Oh, soldiers are coming. Better get the creature back out there. Leaving him in the soldier role. Actually, let's have him go after that. They're gonna run up and stop, aren't they? Because they're not actually gonna be able to get to the gate. Or are they going to actually manage to make it through the gate before the creature gets outside? That would suck. Get outside, creature. There's people coming. And the gate's closed. Okay, good. We're safe now. I'm gonna clear this grove out here because I need to be able to see what's going on. Alright, things are looking good. Looking real good. How much wood have we got? Well, we even have to put all the wood we want into the siren, but I think I'm gonna wait on that.
We will avenge your death on our warriors.
You won already. That was easy. Creature
Their
just
beast
kicked their ass.
seems to be aware of the teachings of war. How can this be?
He doesn't even have a pen. How is he... He's kicking ass over there. Alright. So I suppose at this rate we're just going to keep... we're going to continue building the town. We'll keep using the creature to defend so that he can get his temple tune requirement. Eventually we're going to need to send our creature out to fight the other creature. But I don't know where the other creature is right now, so... We'll wait until he makes an appearance and then go after him. For now, we're just focusing on taking these two towns in the backfield here, as well as expanding and improving our impressiveness. We're going to throw down that siren hopefully soon, once we've got enough ore. With that temple down, we can now reach this mine. So yeah, I'm going to shut up and we're going to keep expanding the city.
Our mighty creature will lead our warriors into battle. The Greeks will soon regret coming here.
Oh boy. I guess he's sending his creature soon, so I suppose we'll need to get ready for that. It's essentially going to end up with us responding with our creature. It may actually be best to keep him outside the city gates. We don't have to keep opening and closing it. That's just going to make our town more vulnerable, and he'll be happy to fight things out there. We may even build this creature pen outside the gate. That's one way to handle this issue of him not having a pen right now. think that it would actually fit outside the gate. Creature, go outside. Of course, he's gonna get really unhappy and lonely out here, but don't care.
The Greeks continue to expand. My brother was right to admire them. But we cannot allow this to continue. Send out raiding parties.
Raiding parties. I guess we got our first migration. It's this town here. Where is it? It looks like they have a green line coming towards us, which means they're about to migrate. What town migrated if it wasn't? Huh. I don't know where they came from. Maybe that's been there for a while and I just noticed it. I'm not sure. Whatever. I should make a note that this land, we now have plenty of trees, and our primary shortage has become ore. We have that one mine, and it essentially, I think it has like maybe 12,000 ore when you start. And if you think that your siren takes 4,000, and you need to have an armory and a temple or two, you're going to need to really put some thought into where you spend your ore, and get that stuff out of that mine right away. You might think you've got more in there than you actually have. Hopefully, we'll have enough to finish this temple, the siren, and then build an armory for ranged units. But other than that, I don't think we're going to be using ore at all if we can avoid it. I'm not going to be putting lamps or any other embellishment that requires ore into the town, for the exact reason that we just don't have enough to spare.
We will avenge your death, honorable warriors.
Their beast seems to be aware of the teachings of war. How can this be?
He's not aware of the teachings of war. I told you already. You crazy, man. You crazy. Migration appears to be standing outside our town.
A few among my people have dishonored us with their cowardice. We shall be stronger without them.
And we have a second migration on the way.
Migration is waiting at our borders for you to accept them.
Where the hell are those two people going to? Come here, you. Get inside the gate so I can close the damn gate. Whoa! Come here. Dang it, I got that tree. I didn't want the tree, I wanted the person. Alright. I guess she's trapped outside. Doesn't matter. What? I don't know. Okay, so we got this area up here built up. That's gotten us some good impressiveness bonuses. It's like, check out, do I have room for another house up here? Maybe not. But basically, the houses up here have been giving maybe like 250 impressiveness, whereas houses built down here give me like 60, so it's just something you have to think about. Kinda sucks that our influence rating is so limited over there, but it's just a matter of getting that siren done. We got plenty of wood, so I'm gonna throw as much wood as I want to the siren, and that should give us a big leap ahead for influence rating size, get our farms going down there. All we need is enough ore to finish this siren off, and I'll be really comfortable and really pleased with where we're going at this point. Do we have enough ore I can just god build the siren? 2,000. That's a rough choice, but I'm gonna do it. And done. Got 100,000 tribute for it too. That's good stuff. Woo! 3,000 impressiveness. That's a big jump. Huge advantage that we have now. Particularly in the if we're gonna play impressiveness, we're kicking ass now. I'm gonna swoop around like that, because I want to have room to build big things down here, like the creature's pen. That's the first one, right there.
Their creature wants a home. This shows weakness.
No, it doesn't. It shows you need somewhere to sleep. I mean, come on. You sleep out in the woods at night? I mean, I guess if you wanted to. People are asking for walls. Did you see that?
There's a group of migrants waiting at our influence ring. We can admit them, or
The Greek lies blind more of our people.
But basically, they want to repair that little piece of wall out there. And I suppose that they could if they wanted to. They could make a few people disciple builders, and they would go out and fix that wall eventually.
Disciple builders.
There we go. The people are at our influence ring? Oh, they're coming from the back, aren't they? Are they? Oh yeah, that's them right there. I can't see them through the clouds. Get in here. Hey, you know what? You guys have a very important job in this city. You're gonna start worshipping the siren. You'll be the first 10 people to worship the siren.
Disciple worshippers.
There's no priority on this altar. It still hasn't been built. That was like the second building we put down, so It's just chilling. If we get another impressive building, we might get stick one at the top of it, off the top of the hill there, but at this point our town is we're kinda doing good. I may have been a better choice to put the siren way over here and take over this zone, because there's some more ore rocks here that might have made up for that. But we'll get to those eventually. The mine workers will find them. Well, Creature's going to continue defending the city. And we're going to start expanding out this way with some houses. I'm not going to build too many temples. If you have nurseries purchased, you can use those to give your influence ring a little bubble and build some houses within it. That's what I recommend. If you don't have nurseries, like I don't, I'm basically playing with a bare bones city at this point. I still have purchased essentially nothing. We're building basically, other than the Siren Miracle, we're building basically the same city we built in the Norseland, and we're going to win with it too.
Let the mighty hurricane do the work
Oh,
of our
shoot.
swords.